Imagine being told the only way to win a war is to stay silent and walk. The fall of Jericho, a story of faith and the impossible castle fire. The sun rose slowly over the land of Canaan, and standing before it, like an unbreakable wall between promise and destiny, was the mighty city of Jericho. Its walls were enormous, thick enough for soldiers to stand on, strong enough to stop any army. Behind those walls were people who had heard the stories of a God who parted seas, a people who survived the wilderness. So they shut their gates tight. No one in, no one out. Outside the city stood the Israelites. After years of wandering, they were finally here. The land God had promised them was within reach. But there was a problem. Jericho stood in the way. Their leader, Joshua, looked at the city. No weapons could bring those walls down. No strategy made sense. This wasn't just a battle. It was impossible. Then something unexpected happened. One night, Joshua saw a man standing before him with a drawn sword. "Are you for us or for our enemies?" Joshua asked. The man replied, "Neither be." Joshua fell to the ground in reverence. This was no ordinary man. This was a divine encounter. And the message that followed made no sense at all. God's unusual plan. God said, "No attacking, no shouting, just walking." 7 priests would carry trumpets. Others would carry the Ark of the Covenant, the symbol of God's presence. And the army? They would march in silence. Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, the Israelites obeyed. They walked around the city once and returned to camp. No sound except footsteps and the blowing of trumpets. From the walls, the people of Jericho watched, confused, maybe even laughing. What kind of army is this? Day after day, it continued. Day 4, Day 5, Day 6. Still no attack. Still no change. Just silence and faith. The 7th day, before sunrise, Joshua gave a new command. "Today we march around the city 7 times. Once, twice, 3 times." The tension grew with every step. For 5, 6. By now, hearts were pounding. 7 times around the city. Then Joshua shouted, "Shout, for the Lord has given you this city." The moment everything changed. Suddenly, the trumpets blasted louder than ever. The people lifted their voices in a mighty shout. And then, the ground began to tremble. A deep rumble shook the earth beneath their feet. Cracks appeared in the walls. Then, without warning, the massive walls of Jericho collapsed. Stone by stone, they fell flat. The impossible became possible. The path into the city was open. No battle strategy, no weapons, just obedience and faith. The hidden story within. But there was one house that did not fall. A woman named Rahab had once helped Israelite spies. Because of her faith, she and her family were saved. Even in judgment, God remembered mercy. This story isn't just about walls. It's about trusting God when nothing makes sense, obeying even when results are delayed, believing that your impossible can fall on their own. Sometimes, God won't ask you to fight your battle. He'll ask you to trust Him until the walls fall on their own.